Hi guys, my name is Anna and I'm into the binary options trading. That's a little bit windy because I'm in Dubai Resort and I'm at the Lamborghini. So guys, if you want to know more, if you want to get more results, profits, knowledges, you can just proceed to my Telegram link, to my Telegram channel where I post 12 signals per day and you can use it and get the same. This is the changing. A little bit too much. Sometimes we don't have time for that. Hi guys, here's me Anna. I'm glad to be back. Just prepared something that maybe it's not going to be really useful, but I'm just planning to give some more and extra information on indicators that I've already been using before. Because if I'm being honest, even after years of trading, sometimes I'm just like, oh my God, this is just like that. This is so simple. I can understand that. I can see it and I can explain it to somebody who is not that experienced. But if I'm being honest, this is all the discoveries that it's going just year by year, trading by trading. Okay, let's go. Let's start. I don't promise that it's going to be easy, but I promise we will learn something from it for sure. Well, let us start, of course, with the biggest payouts and currency pairs. I must say it's gonna be kind of classy, a little bit of that strategy. So we go with this 10 seconds and OCMA, ZigZag and moving average. Classy, but really risky. That's not the bunch of my favorite indicators. And maybe OCMA is okay one, but you can already see it even in the backgrounds. That it's not so good at predicting. We're gonna be changing a little bit the period, but making it bigger, in my opinion, sometimes ruining the whole process. We're gonna go with the gray one, and we can see with the OSMA what's going on right now. The black one was the bad idea, but I'm gonna leave it like that with the ZigZag. So let's try it. That's gonna be just guessing because the strategy is something. Look at this, look at this. Oh, that's the big and the long rising. And as you know it, because I've been actually telling that, I'm saying that in each video, I think. If we have kind of long and not that drastic rising or falling, we go with the same tendency in most of the cases. So let's check it out. And this is us, just rising and rising still. It's okay if you're going to be changing the levels. And you can see that this slowly rising actually goes through all this, changing the levels. And we were correct. Once again, this theory is working perfectly. But it ends. It ends. We are raising and going, I think, with the same principle. This kind of a long downward trend. The risk is that we may go upward, we may hit the bottom. And I must say, with this type of indicators, we know nothing about the perspective, nothing about the nearest future. So we're just guessing and, just not to be so out of reality, we go in with these indicators. That's it. Let's see. And look at this. I think this is a stage of the plateau. So we may go upward, and upward, or we may go downward. But I must say it's going to be the upward one. So we were just in time because this is the changing. Next one, just one more. I must say this one is kind of fast because there is nothing much we can command, nothing much we can add about all these processes. So we just go in and rising with the same basic principle right here. Seems like we may go downward, and here it's kind of the same, but we may see with the OSMA candles that we actually already went some of the bottom. I hope so. And we may expect some rising once again. Let's see. And look at this. Look at this. That was the rising. That was the big rising. And moving average and ZigZag going just like that, reacting on the candles. But if I'm being honest, the position of this moving average actually matters. The level regarding the whole candle situation, it actually matters. And if you're going to be just looking at that closely, you can understand that. But that's a little bit too much. Sometimes we don't have time for that. But anyway, with this strategy, all we have is a time. And you can see that the moving average, this is the moving average. And how to say that? When you see all of the candles are going really far from it, so this is kind of the big and an extra fluctuations. I mean, it's not the basic level, because if moving average is not adjusting, it's not following all of these courses of the candles, that means that we're gonna get back to that level, because when it's changing, or when it's really going downward together with the chart, that's going to be the long trend. We can expect that it's going to be really long one, and then maybe slowly one. Because if we're talking about this, it's like, how to say that, it's like the whole, because moving average is right here, all the candles, they're right here or right here. We gotta get back, because moving average is not adjusting, and we need to go back to it, because this is the average. And this is everything that we need to know about that. I don't know, I try to explain that as I understand it and as I see it, because this moving average is not about the, it's not about the directions, it's all about the position of it, right on candles or really far from candles. Let's look at that a little bit closely more. And once again, you can see that it's going to be getting back, because moving average is still not that close to the candles. But this one, look at this. I'm just going with this downward one. And guess why I'm going for the downward one? Because candles now are really close to this. And how to say that, we already got back, and we can see that the moving average going together with the candles. So we may expect the long trend, because moving average following the candles. I hope you see that. Okay, let's wait for that. And here, it's not that perfect. You can see that the moving average just stopped and we went actually downward. So we may expect some upward trend in a while. And you can see together with the OSMA candles, it's kind of long, because moving average is right there. And you can see that the bottom is right here. So we gotta get back. Maybe not the next second or something like that, but we gotta get back quite soon. And I'm really pretty satisfied about all this moving average, sure, I don't know, discoverings, because I've been actually not really complimenting that indicator before and saying, okay, it's not so useful. But when you don't have any other useful indicators, sometimes you put your attention, you put all of your vision on that indicator, and you can actually discover something amazing about that. So I hope that was useful saying that word once again, because that's my aim sitting right here. Guys, it's done. We're just done for today.